Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom.
And happy Hanukkah. We are so glad to be together. We're going to start by singing Esa Einai al Heharim. I lift my eyes to the mountains and I ask, where does my help come from?
One more time.
Esa Why don't we turn to this holiday classic of a song? It might not be good, but it is Hanukkah. So why don't we'll sing this? This really means that we're going to celebrate Hanukkah. So let's Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah. Hanukkah, oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Let's do it again. Oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party and all dance the hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Sivivon to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are playing, the candles are burning low. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night they shed a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. Well, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. We want to welcome you to this Hanukkah celebration and this Shabbat Chai on this beautiful evening of the Festival of Lights. It is a joy to see our community gathered here in such huge numbers, across generations, to celebrate, to sing, to be together when we need each other most. Many of us arrive tonight carrying the weight of a heavy and dark week, especially for the Jewish people. The world can feel loud and confusing and at times overwhelming. And in moments like these, we don't always have the right words to say. We don't always know how to explain what we're feeling or how to make sense of what feels like a very broken world in so many ways. So tonight, we are not here to explain nor to fix. On this, the sixth night of Hanukkah, we are here to do something more simple than that, and perhaps more powerful. Tonight, we are here to light something. Hanukkah reminds us that light does not need to be large to be meaningful. A small flame can push back a great deal of darkness. This is a holiday that doesn't pretend that darkness isn't real, but instead it instructs us to choose light. We choose to gather, we choose to sing, we choose joy, not denial, but we do it as defiance, because we are still here, and always we are still hopeful. So tonight we will sing loudly, we'll clap and smile. Together we will light these 46 Hanukkiyot that are on the table in front of, there's literally 46 of them, 2 already lit. And we're gonna add more light to a world that desperately needs it. We're gonna remind ourselves that we are a people who has always lived with hope and not fear. So for the next little while, I invite you to let the music carry you, to breathe, to be held by this community, to let the glow of these menorahs, and the holiness of this Shabbat remind us that we are not alone, that we are together, and that we are stronger than the darkness. So we are going to welcome Shabbat, we are going to bring the light, we're going to sing together, and we're going to invite you to very, very carefully help us light these 46 Hanukkiyot. So just a couple of words of housekeeping of how to do this. There are a lot of matches. Adults, I would prefer for adults to take the lead on this and maybe help a child of yours if you have a child who wants to light the candles. We light the newest candle first. So you're going to light, you'll see that there's a space at the end of the menorah. You're going to light the candle, the last candle first and all the way back to the first candle. And then we'll replace the shamash after that. If you need help, Rabbi Lynette and I will be down there. We have extra candles. We have a fire extinguisher close by just in case. We'll see how this all goes. But I think once these menorot are lit, it's going to be very, very pretty. So maybe you guys can play something pretty while we're doing this. And we'll invite you, anyone who wants to come up and light a Hanukkah menorah, maybe share one with someone so everyone can light together. And as you're doing that, we'll do the blessing together as you're doing this. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu lechadlik ner shel Hanukkah. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asa nisim lavoteinu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. And let's do Shehachianu. It's not in the slides, but this feels like a Shehachianu moment. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehachianu v'kiyamanu v'higianu lazman hazeh. And as we're lighting, we'll sing Ma'od Sur. Ma'od Sur yesh Yeshuati Lechana Elishabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati Visham Toda Nizabeach Le'etachin Matbeach Mitzar HaMenabeach Azegmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach Azegmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach. Let's try the English. Rock of ages, let our song praise your saving power. You amid the raging foes were our sheltering tower. Furious they assailed us, but your arm availed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed us, and your word broke their sword when our own strength failed. Let's go back to the Hebrew Ma'otsur. Ma'otsur Yeshuati Lechana Elishabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati Visham Toda Nizabeach Li'etachin Matbeach Mitzar HaMenabeach Azegmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach Azegmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach. Should we do it one more time since we're still lighting? Let's do it one more time. Ma'otsur. Last time. Ma'otsur Yeshuati Lechana Elishabeach Tikon Beit Tefilati Visham Toda Nizabeach Le'etachin Matbeach Mitzar HaMenabeach Azegmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach Azegmor Beshir Mizmor Chanukat HaMizbeach. How about that for a lot of light, everyone? Isn't that beautiful? Let's take a moment just to look at the light and see if we can feel that light a little bit on this Shabbat. This light, the Shabbat where we need it. I do Shabbat candles. Let's join together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
We're going going to continue with Baruch Hu, our call to prayer. We invite you, if you are able, to please rise.
Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu Adonai, HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai, HaMevorach, Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Ya la 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 la, 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 ya la 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 la.
Just as this light has lasted for thousands of years, we turn to these ancient words of declaration of our faith that we have been speaking for thousands of years. And on this Hanukkah Shabbat, we say them with even more pride and even more joy. Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod, Shem Kevod, Malchuto, Le'olam va'ed.
You may be seated.
And you shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently unto your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up, and when you lie down, and when you lie down, and you shall bow
continue now with our Amidah prayers, beginning with Adonai Sifatai. And we invite you again, if you are able, to please rise.
Sure. La 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 la.
Adonai Sifatai. Adonai Sifatai Tifta Ufi Agit Ilaneha. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Yalalai, lai, lai, 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 Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avoteinu v'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei HaKol, V'Zocher Hasdei Avot V'Imahot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei B'neihem, L'ma'an Shemo B'Ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol Atah Rav Lehoshia, Mechalkel Chaim B'Chesed, Mechayeh HaKol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Nofim V'Rofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Emunato, Lishenei Afar, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, Umidom Elach, Melech Memit, Umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah l'chayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh hakol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim b'chol yom yahalelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen El HaKadosh.
You may be seated.
Sure, yeah, that's a good idea.
We invite you to take a few moments of silent prayer and meditation. These lights are beautiful to just focus on. And of course, you can use the words in our prayer books, page 54 to 60, if you would like as well.
So pretty. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki atah hu melech adon lechol hashalom. Ki atah hu Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
Earlier, Rabbi Benji shared that you don't need a lot of light for it to have a lot of meaning. And as we turn to Misha Berach, our healing prayer, and seeing all of these lights around us, we can also consider for those who may be in need of healing, who may be feeling a little dim, how we can be a light for those people, how we can share this warmth and comfort with them, perhaps after the service with a call or a text or a hug, so many ways that we can be a light to others who are in need.
Take them some leftover brisket from
Oh,
downstairs.
sure.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure there
yeah,
will be
yeah,
plenty,
yeah.
yes. There are so many places around our country and around the world who we are sending our healing to, especially our Jewish family in Sydney, and many in our community as well. We're thinking of Zaini Abdullahi, Rabbi Jonathan Adler, Jonathan Agan, Margie Block, Lindsay Brilson, Marge Serrani. We're thinking of Keith Clark, Bruce Cohen, Stephen Cohen, Carrie Eschler, Marilyn Friedman, Alan Goldberg, Tina Goodman, John Golden. We're thinking of Lev Heschel, Ben Batamivi Yaakov, Daphna Halevi, Debbie Hiltbrand, Richard Holsinger, Beth Jazalowitz, Dan Lang, Mary Luckton, Kathy Matthews. We're thinking of Mary McDonough, Minna Melton, Nahama Michaela Bat, Shana Chava, Bechunan Gedalia, Brian Mason, Phyllis Miles, Naomi Miller, Sarah Morris, Frank Murdoko, Lisa Pena, Jeremy Phelan, Ian Phillips, Rashi Krastowski. We're thinking of Jessica Rathkoff, Joe Reif, Aiden Riggle, Willow Warba, Emma Rose, Maya Rossio. We're thinking of Rolf Sauer, Yafa Schnitzer, Eliza Sinkinson, Andy Storer, Lou Sepowitz. We're thinking of Rachel Vieira, Harvey Weintraub, Jerry Young, and Ozzie Zimmer, as well as the names of anyone else whom you would like to share this evening. For all of them who are in need of healing, we'll sing together, Misha Berach.
Misha Berach, Avoteinu, Mekor HaBracha, Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misha Berach, Imotenu, Mekor HaBracha, Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. And let us say, Amen. We're going to turn towards the conclusion of our service. We know the Hanukkah celebration awaits, so we're going to turn to Bayom Hahu. On that day, God's name shall be one. Bayom Hahu, Yihye Adonai Echad. that God rules the earth. On that day God shall be one. V'haya Adonai melech kol haaretz. On that day God's name shall be one. Vayom ha'u yehieh Adonai echad. Vayom ha'u yehieh u'shemo echad, u'shemo echad.
As we turn to our prayer of memory, Kaddish Yatom, we invite you, if you're able, to please rise as we recall those lights who continue to shine on, those whom we are remembering who we lost recently and in years past. We first recall those whom we tragically lost in Sydney last week. We remember Edith Brutman, Dan Elkayan, Boris Gurman, Sophia Gurman, Alex Klaitman, Rabbi Yaakov Levitan, Peter Meager, Reuven Morrison, Marika Progany, Matilda, Rabbi Eli Schlanger, Adam Smith, Boris Tetelroyd, Tanya Tretiak, and Tibor Weitzen. Zichronam livracha. May each of their memories always be for a blessing. We now turn to those whom we have lost within the last 30 days and our community is remembering. We remember Mark Arlen. And we also recall those whom we lost at this season in years past, as we remember Elliot Bain, Florence Becker, Eileen Becker, Anna Block, Rose Block, Jesse S. Bondi, James Brisk, Francis Congress Freed, Jack Friedman, Dr. Sam Harris, Cornelia Hirsch, Walter Hirschberg, Dr. Charles Henry Hirsch, Joseph Horn, Anastasia Horowitz, Craig Adam Kleiman, Bruce Luntz, Edith Miner, Rosalie Newman, Dora F. Perlman, Linda Rich, Noel Romanoff, Jack Roth, Marilyn Salen, Betty Silver, Harry Solomon, Freda Stang, Dan Title, Henry Wilson, Saul Wise, and Regina Zimmer. If there are names of others whom you're remembering this evening, you're welcome to share them at this time. For each of them and for all those who know and left to say Kaddish for them, we'll recite together.
Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah, ve'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, v'agala uv'yizman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'lamei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudasham b'richu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen.
May the one who creates harmony on high bring peace to us, to Israel, and to all the world. And let us say together, Amen.
Amen.
You may be seated.
And Bobby or Becca? Okay, we got some announcements. And then we'll give everyone instruction. We have a closing song after that.
Hanukkah Sameach, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I will make this fast. Please join us in the social hall after services for our wonderful annual brisket and latke Hanukkah dinner and more time together as a community. And we have balloon artists, we have face painters for the kids, so we've got a lot of fun stuff downstairs. Please head all the way into the social hall because the food line is on the same on both ends of the table.
And it's in the middle of the room.
And it's in the middle of the room, which is important. So head all the way in. And the social hall will be loud and chaotic, but in all the best ways. If you want something a little quieter, though, we do have seating set up in the mezzanine. So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and Shabbat Shalom, rabbis.
Shabbat Shalom. Thank you, Bobby. Why don't we let's skip Kiddush and Motzi for now, just because let's sing Not by Might, Not by Power, but by Spirit Alone. It is the beautiful idea of this Hanukkah narrative, the idea that we didn't have the biggest army, we didn't have the weapons that the Assyrian Greek army had, but what we had was our spirit, we had God on our side, we had the idea that light will once again shine in a dark place. So let us embrace that, not by might, not by power. If you went to camp, you can do all the camp things that go with this. All right, let's join together. Not by might and not by power, by what? By Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, by Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. The children sing, la la la, the children dream, oh, that their tears may fall and we'll hear them call, and another song will rise, another song will rise, another song will rise. Not by might and not by power, by Spirit alone, Ruach, shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power, shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Join us downstairs. There's plenty of food. Should we do a quick Kiddush microphone? As you're leaving, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.